The Great Fire of London. The Great Fire of London started on Sunday, September 2nd, and lasted 4 days until Wednesday, September 5th of 1666. The fire was believed to have begun as an accident within a bakery. Why did it get so bad? The extreme drought in the weeks prior created very dry conditions. These mixed with the strong winds helped the fire to spread quickly. Another major factor included how homes and buildings were constructed. A majority of buildings were mainly constructed out of wood. These buildings were also put very close together. These small gaps allowed for the fire to easily jump between the buildings. The lack of fire prevention also contributed to the mass destruction of the fire. There was no fire squad, and the lack of proper firefighting tools. This and the weakened water pressure made it hard to fight the fire. The aftermath. The fire ended up destroying over 373 acres of the city. This included approximately 13,200 homes and 84 churches. The event ended up leaving 1/6 of London's population without homes. Rebuilding London. The rebuilding process ended up taking around 6 to 8 months, although some buildings did take longer. The Rebuilding Act of 1667 required many new procedures to be put in place. One of these included the new buildings to be built with stone or bricks instead of the previously used timber. Another thing is that no one in London had fire insurance around the time of the fire in 1666. Fire insurance in London did not come around until approximately 14 years after the Great Fire. London Now, Remembering the Fire. In present-day London, on the left side of the screen you will see the plaque that is at Pudding Lane Bakery, where the fire originally began. On the right you will see what is known as the monument. This monument serves as a remembrance of the Great Fire and commemorates all the people that helped rebuild London after the event. The Great Fire of London.